Since we are currently experiencing one of the most stressful times here at Brashier, the time between Thanksgiving and midterms, I decided to focus on a comforting question. What is your favorite Thanksgiving food? As you can see, the most popular dishes among Brashier students are mac and cheese, stuffing, and mashed potatoes. Other highlights include cornbread, rolls, and green bean casserole. I decided to take this question on the road to 8A First Lunch, so let's see what they have to say about it.
I'm out here today with
Sebastian.
Jordan.
and I'm going to ask y'all, what's your favorite Thanksgiving side?
The green bean casserole.
Mashed potatoes.
Now that we've had our Thanksgiving dinner, it's time for our next favorite Thanksgiving tradition, football with Saxon Brown.
The Clemson-Carolina rivalry is set to have its 112th head-to-head matchup this fall. Unlike many rivalries, this rivalry runs deep and goes far beyond the play on the field. The Clemson-Carolina rivalry dates back to 1909. When Clemson was first established, there was debate over the need for a new university due to political tensions around Reconstruction and the new direction of the state college. This created some animosity between the two schools that would boil over onto the field. The longest-running college football rivalry game streak of 111 consecutive matchups was broken due to the COVID-19 pandemic, limiting schools to only playing against conference opponents. I'm here with Grace Dukin to talk about her Clemson fandom. So how long have you been a Clemson fan, and why did you become one?
I've been a Clemson fan since I was born, and I am one because my entire family is a Clemson fan, and we're a Clemson family, and I was just kind of born into it, and yeah.
And what's your favorite memory as a Clemson fan?
One time when I was at Great Wolf Lodge with my family, I saw Dabo Sweeney, and we had a conversation and took a picture.
Who's your favorite Clemson player and why?
Trevor Lawrence, because he's really good and he went into pro football, and I like his hair.
So does everyone.
Yeah.
So what are your feelings about USC fans? If you could say something to a USC fan right now, what would you say? Keep it clean.
I feel like they're sore losers sometimes. Keeping it clean.
Appreciate that. Thank you, Grace. I'm here with Mr. Inman to talk about his South Carolina fandom. So how long have you been a fan, and why did you become a fan?
I've been a fan as long as I can remember. My dad, my mom, and my brother all went to Carolina, so that kind of started our family becoming Gamecock fans. So.
And do you have a favorite memory as a fan of the Gamecocks?
When our college baseball team won the 2010 national championship, so that was awesome.
Do you have a favorite player, football player from your school's history, and why are they your favorite player?
I would have to say it would be former quarterback Connor Shaw. He just was a perfect example of a blue-collar type player that worked hard. He wasn't the most athletic, but he worked really hard. He was a great teammate, and he won the most amount of games in school history as well. So.
It's clear that fans of the two schools are more excited than ever to face off on the field. Next up, we will have the Horoscope Halftime with Valerie Nicholson and Kate Steckley.
We interrupt your normally scheduled programming to present to you Horoscope Halftime with this episode's focus on Sagittarius. Anyone born from November 22nd through December 21st have a sun sign of Sagittarius. Sagittariuses are independent, honest, spontaneous, and great conversationalists. Successful careers for this sign include professors, writers, talk show hosts, and sports coaches. Sometimes Sagittariuses have a fear of commitment. They can get bored easily and are naive with their money. Some celebrity Sagittariuses that you may know are Scarlett Johansson, Bill Nye, or Miley Cyrus. Stay tuned for next episode's segment on Capricorn.
Brasier's first fall formal is a success with over 250 students in attendance. The classic combination of black and white defined the night, with everyone showing up in their very best outfits. The DJ played throwbacks such as Promiscuous Girl, Apple Bottom Jeans, Soulja Boy, and more. A few notable moments were the various dance battles and, of course, our very own Miss Kroll dancing it out on the floor. With a night full of jumping, dancing, and fun photo shoots underway, Student Forum wrapped up the night, only to continue the fun on Sunday with Powder Puff. Powder Puff had a great turnout, and the competition was stiff. Freshmen fought out with juniors, and the sophomores with the seniors. The juniors even had their own cheerleaders out on the side. The evening finished with a big win for our senior ladies. Stay tuned for more fun events from our Student Forum, such as Spirit Week and Homecoming. And now, on to more school fun with Yig.
Interested in becoming the next president? Or maybe just creating legislation, participating in a trial, or holding office? Youth in Government is the club for you. The 2021 YIG conference was November 14th through the 17th. Youth in Government is a hands-on experience giving students the knowledge to pursue a career in government. Over 1,500 high school students travel to the State House in our capital city. Some students hold leadership positions in the model government, like Charles Poe, who is an upper floor party leader.
So Charles, what do you do as an upper floor party leader?
So imagine the upper floor as like the Senate. As a party leader, I take the same role as, let's say, Chuck Schumer would, or like Lyndon Johnson would. He was the Senate Majority Leader. I control the more liberal ideological scale, and I try to inform those members about how their party would vote on a specific bill. I would give them the facts of the bill that's up for grabs. I would tell them how a person of a liberal view would vote, and why they should vote that way, so I'd provide some facts.
What exactly is
So Youth in Government is a conference that happens in November in Columbia, South Carolina. The goal of it is to teach students about both the mock legislation process and how the political process works in South Carolina, and also the judicial process. So that's why there's a mock trials, which I've never been a part of, but I know it's really fun. Yeah, that's kind of the goal of YIG, is to educate students about how the political process works and how the court systems work. It does that through a mock legislation process and a mock trial process. It's really interesting. I always have a fun time doing it. It's very true to life. You can hear that from a lot of, sometimes from state senators, state reps, and they'll tell you how true to life YIG is as to what they do when they pass laws.
Other students, like Vanessa Nicholson, participate in a mock trial.
Hey, my name is Vanessa Nicholson. I'm in 11th grade. This is my first year doing YIG, and I'm a trial team attorney.
What do you do as an attorney?
I ask questions and examine witnesses to try to get a clear story about our case.
Could you describe that case just a little bit for us?
It's about a college fraternity murder, and I'm prosecuting or defending Chris Archer, who is accused of murdering a pledge during Hell Week.
And why is youth in government important to you?
I'm super interested in criminal justice and things like that, so this is one of the ways I can learn more about it.
In addition to the educational aspects of YIG, there are also celebrations, movies, and a banquet hall. Overall, Youth in Government is a great experience for future government leaders.
While Thanksgiving might be over, the spirit of being thankful should be an all-year-round occurrence. Some people might be thankful for family or friends, but do you ever think about your food? Many people worry about getting a meal on the table, maybe even your peers among you. Poverty in this society is almost impossible to get under control, but there are ways that people are helping slow the harsh realities of it. Harvest Hope Food Bank is a non-profit organization that donates over 5,000 meals a week to those in need. On Thanksgiving Day, they give warm meals because nobody should go hungry on any day, especially Thanksgiving. It is the largest food bank in all of South Carolina, and they serve folks all over with 3 different locations. Even though Thanksgiving won't roll around for another year, people in poverty cannot wait. Donate today.
Hey Bengals! Last episode we brought you the most expressive shoes at Brashier. This episode, we're focusing on a different deviance in a uniform strict dress code. Welcome to Harry Styles! That's right, we're looking at hair. With millions of different styles, colors, and customizations, hair is possibly the most unique thing about your appearance. In fact, according to a study performed by a UK eye drop manufacturer, hair is the 4th thing people notice when meeting someone for the first time, after one's eyes, smile, and height. In this segment, you'll see Brashier students whose hair stood out to us, the broadcast journalism staff. Vanessa Nicholson's hair stood out to us because of the way it frames her face beautifully and the confidence she has when presenting herself. She says that using coconut oil keeps her hair soft and that her hair shows who she is outside of school. When it comes to versatility, Saxon Brown is an expert. In this video, he has twists. However, he says he can braid them to change the style or take them out to create an awesome afro. Style is very important to Saxon. Unlike most Brashier students, Nyla Thomason's hair is dyed red. It is bright and saturated, catching the eye immediately. She maintains this due with creme of nature and believes that hair should focus on style. A credible take with such stunning braids. As you can see in this pie chart, the majority of students at Brashier have brown-colored hair, followed by dirty blonde and black hair. Junior Josie Linden's talent shines through when looking at her hair, which she cut and styled herself. Like she says, her hair is spunky and unique because there are a lot of layers. She believes that hair should be focused on comfort, a point she proves with his awesome cut. Major Houston's hair stopped us in our tracks because, in his own words, no one else has the hairstyle he has. Though he switches his hairstyle often, he currently has dyed the ends light brown. He maintains his hair by using a shea butter moisturizer. In her own words, Sophia Prestel is the only one at Brashier with split dye. Her half purple, half dark brown hair stood out to us from the start. Her hair combines comfort with style, and she uses leave-in conditioner to protect it from damage. We adored seeing your hair this episode.